Today we're covering 3 power user workflows that you can run locally with no cost per credit. The 3 workflows we're covering today are Flux Outpainting, Qwen's illustration-to-realism workflow, and our INFL8 LoRA workflow. Before we do a deep dive into the workflows, let's talk about AI lottery. We've all been there, spending hours in a Discord bot or a cloud web app, burning credits and praying the model understands your intent. That isn't a creative process. And if you're a creative director or an entrepreneur, you need orchestration. You need tools that do exactly what you tell them to do on your own hardware with zero cloud tax. And these 3 workflows that run locally will help you turn AI into a professional superpower. Let's get started. First, we have Flux Outpainting. We've all had a perfect asset, but it's in the wrong frame. Maybe you have a character render that you love, but the client needs it to be in a 16:9 cinematic banner, and you only have a square crop. When you use the Flux Outpaint locally, you're not just guessing what's outside the frame, you're using the model's spatial reasoning to expand the environment while locking down the original character. In a production environment, this saves you hours of manually cloning or re-rendering. You can take one asset and make it work for every platform, YouTube, Instagram, and the web, without losing the light or the soul of the original shot. Second, let's head over to illustration-to-realism workflow. One of the biggest hurdles in concept art is communication. You have a rough storyboard or a 2D sketch, but your client or your team can't visualize the final photographic asset. So you can bring that gap manually, which would take you days. Or you can use the Qwen Image edit node to perform a one-to-one style translation. And unlike traditional image-to-image, this preserves the original pose, the composition, and the character silhouette with surgical precision. This is concept validation. You're moving from maybe to done in seconds, giving you the power to present final asset quality at the speed of a sketch. Plus, this workflow is pretty cool. Third is the inflate effect. In character and fashion design, material is everything. Sometimes you need to push the physics of a design beyond reality. Think avant-garde puffer jackets or high-gloss vinyl textures. Doing this in 3D requires complex cloth simulations. When we pair the INFL8 LoRA within our local orchestration, by adjusting the LoRA weights, we're actually telling the model to rethink the volume and the surface tension of the materials. Material orchestration is a specialized tool for designers who need to explore form and texture without the overhead of traditional 3D pipelines. And the real secret of these workflows is ownership. Because this is Promptus, everything you've seen today is running locally on my computer, a simple RTX 4060 laptop. When you use cloud tools, you're punished for experimenting. Every fail costs you a credit. But when you own the infrastructure, experimentation is free. You can run 100 variations of an outpainting to find the perfect lighting or image in the background, or iterate on a material texture 50 times to get a high gloss finish just right. There's no cloud tax here. You buy the platform once, you own the templates, and you can keep your data where it belongs on your machine. This is digital sovereignty, and this is how you scale a creative business. Stop renting your creativity and start orchestrating your vision. Download these professional templates in the Promptus Cozy template library right now and take control of your pipeline. I can't wait to see what you build.